Viewer discretion is advised.
Pretty upset that all this shit went down with me there like that, you know.
Well, she probably was wondering what you were doing, smoking or snorting her cocaine.
Well, you know what I do when I was at that same house?
Cocaine.
Well, that was a little. I was like more in like 7th or 8th grade when I started. But I took some sugar out. I took some sugar. And I put it on the dining table, and I made 2 lines.
Oh my gosh!
And my mom and her friend spoke. They come out. You know, it's like 1978. I said, "Mommy, look what's on the table," and her friend looked at it, and they're like, "Holy shit!" They're like, "What did Hap leave this for us?" And they snort it, and there's sugar. I gave it to my mom.
Oh my god!
They're like, "That's not cocaine. That's sugar." And they look at me, Aaron, and they're like, "Aaron," and I started laughing. I'm like, I mean, I had a wild childhood.
I guess.
In your face.
This is Mark Huber, lead guitarist of Hellbot, and you're listening to The Groove Zone. Rock on!
The best. But Saturday mornings were, let's see, what do we got next? Oh, yes. Here we go. And it's like acid.
Well,
I'll have one more drink of coffee to you too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I know that in our last conversation, I'm almost positive that I asked you about it at some point.
Yeah.
Asking if you'd ever had any experience or encounter with anything out there in the skies that you couldn't quite explain. We were talking about aerial phenomenon, I think, for just a split second at one point. And so I'd like to ask do you by any chance recall anything?
Not really. I mean, it's more like we had these experiences like I said, the Northern Lights thing where we actually it's like it's something that hasn't been. I mean, it still can be explained. That's sort of a bit with being thing that we have now theory about the sounds, how they might appear there, and that's again something that I think many of this phenomena like UFOs and stuff like that, it's actually it's quite possible that people have been seeing and hearing things, but there might be real explanation for those things.
Right. And could be an explanation so totally out of this world that you might almost not want to know. I don't know. I just know that, it's like, I'm hoping that I'm no longer here when an alien invasion might happen. But at the same time, though, I'll enjoy it until,
It might be a positive thing.
They may not be the cute little Bugs Bunny kind of Martians that come out and are all happy. Right? They might be little man eaters. Who knows?
But on the other hand, if anything, capable of traveling across the big blackness, it's like they wouldn't be coming over for a little snack.
No, not that far. No. Maybe doing sleigh bus. I don't know. Who knows?
No.
But maybe someday Pepe will go that venture and maybe shine some light on what the future holds. I don't know. In the meantime, all I know is you guys make great music, and I thank you for that. There's something, I don't know what it is. I haven't watched it yet, so here we go. Are you ready for this? Might be too much. I don't even know what the source is. But some volume would be nice. No way. No way.
That was weird.
Do you want to watch it again?
Sure.
It took me a minute to even figure out what it was that we were looking at, and I couldn't see anything. No way. Even before we watch it, I say no way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looks a little too CGI to me.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. But look at the water, though. I mean, even the water's moving.
Yeah.
No way.
Looks like a giant frog.
Yeah. All the time, Jeffrey. This would make a great show. This would make it an incredible show. Depressing, but great.
Just keep a GoPro camera on you at all times.
Is that what I should do? I've got a headlamp. Does that count? I could put a little camera. I could attach a big camera onto it.
Yeah, put a GoPro on your head and wherever you go. Yeah.
A gopher on my head.
A GoPro.
Oh, a GoPro. Okay.
A GoPro camera. Yeah.
Because a gopher on my head, that would weigh me down a lot.
No, you don't want a GoPro on your head.
Yeah. And I don't even know if Gopher's still around or not. That, what's his name from the Love Boat?
Oh, Gopher the.
I think you didn't actually say Gopher, but I got a little bit of mileage out of it anyway.
Fred Grandy.
Ted Grandy. Oh my gosh.
Fred Grandy.
Fred Grandy. Yeah. Who was
I think he became a conservative
congressman.
Politician at some point.
Congressman or something like that. Yeah. Or a senator or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Doug, do you know?
I have no idea.
Do you care?
Do you know? Do you care?
Do you care about the GoPro?
It's been a long day, that's all.
It has, and I'm glad you're here. Thank you for
There's a ghost in my machine, I swear.
Well, there's a ghost in our house for sure, so yeah.
Really? Well, does he want its computer?
Garage when we're not even out there.
What's that?
It turns on a light in our garage. It's not even supposed to be on when we're not even out there.
Really?
Yeah, we come home to it being on more than once.
Wow. Have you seen anything or named it?
It's either my grandfather or my grandmother.
Just because it's their house?
Their old house, yes.
Right.
Yeah, I've been here almost 22 years now.
Yeah, I know you've been there. Yeah, I know. Could you imagine being in one place for 22 years?
Well, I had my house in Bonnie Lake for 16 years.
That's longer than most people.
Before, like in an accident or whatever, but with dire consequences, though.
Right.
Because I would think that they're really like your brain can only shut down for so long or be exposed to that kind of temperature without having some serious damage happening.
I agree.
Don't you? Yeah.
I agree with that one.
And for those of us that are helmet wearers before the incident would come up, it's even worse because I would come out and like one eye would be here and my tongue would be sticking out there. It'd be like it'd be like a Disney cartoon.
Right.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. See, now I'm hearing things. That's what happens when you're frozen. Anyway, so supposedly Frozen, the movie, was made to deflect some of the attention off of Disney having himself frozen or something weird like that. It's one of the conspiracy theories in Disneyland.
Right.
So did you see Frozen?
I never saw it, no.
Okay. What was the last, like when you were still watching Disney on a regular basis or semi-regular basis, what was the last movie do you remember seeing by them?
Maleficent?
Oh, so more recent than I have then.
Yeah, I went to the theater and saw that with my housemate.
Okay. Michelle Pfeiffer or Angelina Jolie?
Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Wasn't Michelle Pfeiffer one though?
The second one.
Okay. There's two.
I think it's two. Yeah.
Okay. Any company that can take their own product and rehash it to the point of stupidity is Disney.
Yeah.
My case in point, The Lion King.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how many versions there were of that? I think we're at 5.
No, that's what I say. I think that was at least 5. Yeah.
5 or 6, because there's The Lion King, there's The Lion King Simba's Pride, there's The Lion King 1.5, which is all Mystery Science Theater 3000 and then there's like 1 or 2 more. I don't get it. Are they obviously they're not doing bad money wise?
So I've got questions for you. I have a ethereal kind of well, whatever. Tristan, have you ever looked up in the sky and seen something that you can't explain?
Ooh, okay, I like where this is going. These are good questions.
Notice I didn't say anything. I just am wondering anything at all.
Anything, yeah.
Wink, wink.
Well, shout out to Blink 182. I know what's his name, Tom DeLonge. Is that his name? I know he's crazy about aliens.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I've watched some of his podcasts, and I'd be lying to you if I said they didn't intrigue me. But back to the question: if I see anything in the sky that I just can't explain, you know what? Yes, I have. But at the same time, I can't tell you if it was real or not, my man, because I was on a whole fistful of mushrooms. So who knows what was up there? Who knows, dude? I don't know.
I've seen those before. Yeah. Okay, so and because of that almost unfortunately kind of discounts you because of the fact that what if you get granted it was a psychedelic? What if? Because still at the end of the day, I looked up in the sky and I thought, so you know something was there.
There is.
Okay. Huh? Okay, so there was something there. See, I was gonna say because if you totally hallucinated it, then that would be like that would be one thing. But no, if there was something there that you can't explain, then that qualifies.
Well, I have a theory on your theory, because if I hallucinated it and didn't see it and it didn't happen and I didn't believe it, then yes, that wouldn't count. But if I hallucinated it and it wasn't there, but I still believed it anyways, that, my friend, is what counts.
Good answer. Good answer. I dig that. Okay. Then let me ask Mark. Same question.
I've seen like weird lights before and weird stuff that moves, like weird lights moving weirdly. And I always just go, it's probably a military plane thing, or maybe it's a planet thing, or I don't know. I'm too much of an engineer type. I'm an engineer by trade. And so I'm always sitting there doing the math and figuring out, well, what could that be? And I always find some BS explanation for what it is.
Right, Mark found it real when he was like 3 years old, and that's why he's such the logical genius he is today, because everything is just off pragmatic probabilities at this point. Santa's not real. Fuck it.
Okay, but so let me ask though, because Tristan kind of probably has seen something, Mark maybe not so much. Do you believe in UFOs?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Well, I can't say like I believe in them 100%, and I will argue with you that it's true. But to me, I think it's a little far-fetched to think that we're the only things in this whole entire fucking universe of endless space that's floating on a rock and living and breathing and talking in some sort of communication. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe it's
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
To think we're the only life forms in the universe, just our cute little rock, when there are many, I think is probably, I think it's unlikely. As far as a UFO, I mean, it's just an unidentified flying object. That's all it means. And I've seen something in the sky. That's what it is,
Right. maybe it's like some massive alien.
You don't recognize you fucking alien.
Now, that's not to say that we don't like aliens, because if you are alien and you're listening today, welcome aboard. It's been fun. Don't take
come check out our record. It releases tomorrow, aliens.
Yeah, there you go. And then take that back home with you.
Hey, I saw the alien. What was that one? What was it? Real quick, sidestep, dude. What was that one movie that came out? I forgot who was in it, but it was Seth Rogen played the voice of the alien. It was the alien that came to Earth, and Seth Rogen, and it's a total funny movie. Anybody ringing a bell? Come on, we're talking.
Is that was that one of the Edgar Wright movie with Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, where the alien's all funny? Is that the one, or is it a different one?
We're boring the shit out of people now. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're not actually. And Simon Pegg, definitely love him. Totally love him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shaun of the Dead was one of my faves. Okay, so along the same lines, Mark, I'll start with you this time. Sasquatch.
You're crazy.
Right.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Along the same lines, Mark, I'll start with you this time. Sasquatch. Any encounters, or what is your belief system?
I have never encountered Sasquatch. I have not encountered Sasquatch. I've heard many a theory about Sasquatch, and I think it's fascinating what people think about Sasquatch. My favorite is talking with my sister, who's into all sorts of monsters and horror stories and horror movies and stuff. Her favorite belief, and it's kind of my favorite belief too. I don't know if I believe it like 100%, but it's my favorite idea about Sasquatch, is that Sasquatch is actually just a ghost. So that's why you can never find the footprints, and it's just sightings, is that Sasquatch is just a ghost of, like some early humanoid or something. But yeah, I don't know. It's my favorite little thing on it. Yeah.
I just think of ghosts as white, and other than the Yeti over in the Himalayas, I think they're usually at least like copper to dark brown, if not black. But
that's probably fair.
Yeah. Tristan. Okay, well, you were shaking your head, shaking your head.
Fuck yeah, I believe in Sasquatch. You should catch our drummer Jake walking out of the fucking shower after Thanksgiving. You fucking believe in Sasquatch. You're like, God damn, dude. You need to shave. No, I'm just kidding. You're watching this. All jokes.
That's okay. Somebody's got to out him. He's trying to get by as a human, and that ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how many people, though, have said there's always a member of their band that, they all call Bigfoot or whatever.
Jake, he's got that, and Mark does too. Mark's a Croatian-ass motherfucker, but Jake somehow got he got the fucking Sasquatch genes from his Croatian. So I don't know where it came from. Huge.
And does he have, like, long arms? Does he have really long arms that the knuckles drag the ground? Okay.
Dude, he looks like, when he drums, he looks like a fucking orangutan. Just, dude, it's awesome. He's the world's best drummer.
Love it. And who is that again? Who's your drummer?
That's Jake Jovanovich. Yeah.
Jake Jovanovich. Jake, wish you could have been here with us today, man. Maybe next time.
Dude, he even has a cool name, right? That's like James Bond. Jake Jovanovich.
He could even go JJ Jovanovich.
He could, yeah.
Yeah. He could do actually probably whatever he wants. Mark, kind of along the same lines as what you were just talking about, as far as them being ghost-like or spectral, I believe that they're interdimensional, which would also explain the no footprints, the no bodies, the very limited encounters, but puts them in a completely different realm and field than probably what we have time to go into today. So with that being said, guys, let me just say that I would like to personally invite both of you, or either of you, to sit in on one of our podcasts one of these times, and give your input, hear some other people's input. And
that'd be great.
You bet. I can make sure that I've got your guys' emails and do that.
I don't think that was the most unbelievable thing once you hear the context, but 2014, I think it was June, or no, it was September. I was leaving the California high desert, or maybe the end of August. But me and Zach Sancartier left the California high desert, Hesperia, Apple Valley, Victorville. It's called the Desert Triangle.
Oh, yeah.
But we were leaving there. We took a highway easterly. We ended up in a little tiny town called Boron, California that we ended up walking into.
Okay.
And then we were sleeping in Kramer Junction right here off this overpass on it was an embankment. It's probably 30 feet below us. It was just a cool place to sleep for the night.
Yeah.
Area 51 is like right here.
No way.
Swear to God, Area 51's like right over here. Barstow. It's the Barstow.
Oh, yeah.
Closest town to Area 51. So it was right there. All prior that day, we told that there was going to be a crazy storm in the area and thunderstorm. And that's why we got a high vantage point so we could see the whole storm happen.
Right.
While this storm was happening, there was incredible aerial acrobatics going on by flying objects. They were UFOs. They were unidentified to me, flying objects.
That's what
I think it was
UFO is.
military personally, but they're testing something. But it was the most intense lightning storm I've ever seen. It was
I'll
right
bet.
on the edge of the Sierra Nevada mountains. And there was at the slowest, there was a strike once every 5
I have one more
seconds.
drink of
And
coffee
at the
to
peak,
eat
there was
here.
like 3 strikes a second.
So,
Was
I know that in our last conversation, I'm almost positive that I asked you about it at some point. Asking if you'd ever had any experience or encounter with anything out there in the skies that you couldn't quite explain. We were talking about aerial phenomenon, I think, for just a split second at one point. And so I'd like to ask if, do you by any chance recall anything?
Not really. I mean, it's more like we had these experiences like I said, the Northern Lights thing, where we actually it's like it's something that hasn't been. I mean, it still can be explained. That's sort of a with being thing. That we have now theory about the sounds, how they might appear there, and that's again something that I think many of this phenomena like UFOs and stuff like that, it's actually it's quite possible that people have been seeing and hearing things, but there might be real explanation for those things.
Right. And could be an explanation so totally out of this world that you might almost not want to know. I don't know. I just know that, it's like, I'm hoping that I'm no longer here when an alien invasion might happen. But at the same time, though, I'll enjoy it until,
It might be a positive thing.
They may not be the cute little Bugs Bunny kind of Martians that come out and are all happy. Right? They might be little man eaters. Who knows?
But on the other hand, if anything, capable of traveling across the big blackness, it's like they wouldn't be coming over for a little snack.
Not that far. No. Maybe doing sleigh bus. I don't know. Who knows?
No.
But maybe someday Pepe will go that venture and maybe shine some light on what the future holds there. I don't know. In the meantime, all I know is you guys make great music, and I thank you for that.
Yo, what's going down? This is your boy WFX. I am doing a show called Hook, Line, and Thinker with DJ D Phoenix on Neo Retro FM, so tune into that. Peace.
Pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
Coming out bad, isn't it? Okay, I don't know. It says I'm unstable. It would be
No comment.
Why should you have to when I already took care of that myself? Thank you very much. First of all, guys, thank you for being here. You are watching Hook, Line, and Thinker on the Groove Zone Network. DJ D Phoenix, and hanging tonight with my cousin Robin, King James, Josh Tripp of MOTORBONE out of LA. Hey, my friend. Ow! Rock and roll. Sponge from South Tacoma, here in Washington State. Chocolate Thunder. Marcy from Oliwa. How you doing?
Good.
High five. There you go. And then, of course, Trunk Monkey is with us. So thank you very much for tuning in. Actually, we got, what is that? What is
my other persona?
Another persona? Looks like
That, that
Baphomet?
that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
funky one. Where did you get that?
Yeah. April bought it.
Of course she did.
We have a ball this weekend, so we're going to a ball, and we have
Oh.
masquerade.
There's a total
Wow.
contrast between what Robin's got on her head and what you just had on your head.
How about that?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Cool.
That better, a little feminine.
That's better.
It's Carol
Yeah.
Pope. So, all right, whenever you're ready.
Hey, this is Carol Pope, and I hope you get sexed up on Valentine's Day on the sessions.
Yes. Oh, that was perfect. Partially because I don't ever really watch the news, you know, other than like Bigfoot sightings and stuff like that.
Well, same here. It's selective news for me. I found it on like my, where I get certain things sent to me that I like to,
Right.
know what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Dig, it looks like you're trying to say something. What do you want to share, man? No? No, nothing to share?
No.
Okay. I like your pictures. How's that? Yeah, how's that slideshow going?
Which slideshow?
The one behind you.
Yeah, what's that latest one? That's cool.
That's him in Afghanistan or Iraq.
That was in Iraq at a special force.
Wait. Oh, you were in Iraq?
Yeah.
Can you pull it up, Darren? I can't see.
Actually, it's all him. There you go. Can you see that?
No, I mean, can you enlarge it?
That's no, that's as big as.
Oh, there you go. Wow, that's you. Wow.
That's me. That's posing for Captain Morgan.
Yeah, I see it.
No, seriously, it is.
The boots.
Yeah, were you on a recon?
I can see it. Yeah.
It really is. That was for a cat.
Not surprise me if that were to take place. If people look like they're dead and they don't have a pulse or anything, but they're still alive and kind of like a zombie.
You guys, what has been in the news in the last 2 days? What's the big groundbreaking news?
Russia's going to use nukes in Ukraine?
No. They have found a way to keep a pig's heart and regenerate it after it dies, up to after its death.
What? I haven't heard that one. That's a good one.
Yes. And they're able to regenerate it. This is big news in the organ transplant business, where they can transport human body parts longer because they found a way to keep those body parts alive longer than when they deteriorate naturally. So this could very well be the beginning, the way that they keep they regenerate the pig's body parts into humans, and therefore the zombie apocalypse.
Well, yeah, they've been using pig valves in transplanting.
Heart valves and stuff.
Yeah, look it up. They just found a way to regenerate tissue after it's been dead for a period of time.
And didn't they what did they do to a pig not too long ago?
I ate one.
They transplant a head or something like that.
A pig heart.
They turned a pig heart into a person.
Yeah.
No, they did something.
They took a pig heart and turned it into a person.
Yes.
They transplanted a whole pig's heart into a person.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense than turning it into a person.
I mean, they used to just do valves, and they used to do, but now they're like, they're figuring out rejection drugs.
That's the
ones that are going to get us, right?
That glitch was courtesy of 420 on Pacific Avenue. So
we'll have that mutation. What's that?
I'm sorry, what?
There was a monkey that one monkey died and the other monkey was on the table, and they took the head off the monkey that died and they put it onto the monkey that was still alive, and the monkey was it survived, but it only lived for, I think, 24 or 48 hours after that. But the monkey, it could ooh, and it was a trip.
So this is a good recent article here that
In the
Josh
previous videos, we could only make assumptions because of the possible effects of the virus and because there has never been an epidemic that would cause a global extinction in the history of the world.
Oh.
But this video has a difference from them. Now that we have the clear definition of the virus, we can predict how the infected will behave. Raymond Kurzweil is an American author, scientist, inventor, and futurist. He is interested in optical character recognition, text-to-speech synthesis, speech recognition technology, and electronic keyboard instruments. He has books on health, artificial intelligence, transhumanism, the technological singularity, and futurism. 2 years ago, the New York Times newspaper. He interviewed Kurzweil at his home. Part of the interview was censored. However, the author published the censored part of the interview on his own website.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then we have the Marburg virus. That's another good one that's coming
Which
through.
one was
Oh, yeah.
The Marburg. Yeah, that's a good one.
What's it? What is it?
Yeah.
Marburg is like Ebola, but it's like really, really that's scary. They're saying Marburg actually would be, you know.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
There we go.
Only had to push one button and it was on the
Okay.
main screen.
Well, hell, the gang's all here. Let me do a quick rundown, and we'll get this in. And there's King James.
King James, say hi.
Hey, James, how are you?
He doesn't hurt it.
Good. You gonna come on one of these days and tell us some good stories? We want to hear some James stories, I think, eventually. Okay, so hey guys, you are watching Hook, Line, and Thinker on the Groove Zone Network. I'm DJ D Phoenix, coming to you live from T-Town, Washington, Tacoma. And with us tonight on the panel, I've got some of my favorite regulars, and I've got a newbie, and I'm stoked to introduce. First of all, let's start with Jesse. Jesse James, DJ Jesse.
What up?
How you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good. You ready? You ready for an exciting, tantalizing time as far as like weird stuff goes?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Well, then why are you here?
Because he knew you were going to be here. I think he could be a fan, funny man. Cool, Jess. Well, I'm glad you're with us. Also, we've got our returning for the first time in some time. Well, he was here last night or the night before. Chocolate Thunder from South Tacoma, Washington.
What's
related to this? So that's what I want to show you guys now. And I think,
Okay.
And we'll do more. There's a lot out there too about the monkeypox thing.
I just heard someone, they're going to want to vaccinate us for that.
Yes.
Monkeypox?
Yes. They're already working. They've been working on this vaccine since the second or third coronavirus vaccine.
That's it's the same
telling you
chickenpox.
this is all just a side effect from
Zombie
the vaccine.
Preparedness Circular from CDC, get a kit, make a plan, be prepared. In the 16th century, the French philosopher and astrologer Nostradamus predicted a zombie apocalypse in 2023. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, also updated the zombie preparedness section it published on its website in 2011 to make sure people are prepared just in case. The page, which was ironically shared to draw attention to other disaster preparations, said, "We continue to reach and interact with a wide range of audiences about being prepared for all dangers through zombie preparedness," while also publishing a preparedness poster for teachers. The poster featured a zombie face, along with the phrases, "Get a kit," "Make a plan," "Be prepared." Disaster experts, on the other hand, stated that the guide called Zombie Preparedness is a way to make disaster preparations fun, while for the CDC, they used the phrases zombie instead of just flood or hurricane.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's in our face.
They've been telling us for decades.
Okay, so I'm going to throw this out there because this is, you got to take this into consideration, I think. How does that play into a person's, especially Christian beliefs?
That would be maybe possibly the beginning of the end times, or you got left behind.
Well, maybe that's it,
right? Or maybe it's one of the plagues.
Yeah. Why wasn't there?
Probably.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
What's that?
It was ever mentioned in the Bible about a zombie pandemic or whatever happening, or I could be wrong.
I don't think it's actually I don't think it's stated as a no, but
I mean there's some major things here that are are discussed in the Book of Revelation as far as what's to come, but I don't remember that being one of them.
But what if you read the other book, the Lost Book?
What's that?
The Lost Books.
Oh, like it could be in one of those?
In the Apocrypha?
In the Apocrypha.
I'll go look because I have the Apocrypha. I do have to say, as a believer, no matter what comes my way, I trust God that He's going to give me all wisdom and prepared and protection. So that's how I roll. I've been working on my trust muscles with God only. And I have to remove all fear, because if you live in fear, you create a lot of shite to Maita. So fearless is the way to go.
And I believe that God will give me all the ammo I need to take care of this shit.
Because it's starting to get way more expensive. So put that bad boy, get it when you can.
Yeah. I got plenty.
Straight up.
I got a good.
All right. What's happening, guys? It's Wired, and you're listening to us on Neo Retro FM.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the table. It's on fire.
Oh, that's cool. I saw the fire. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Burn, baby, burn.
He's hot.
It is hot tonight. All right, so with let's go ahead and we're gonna call this one good. We're gonna close this one up. Any last words, any shout outs to anybody? Doug.
Good to see everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Awesome. Robin.
Hey, yeah, come find me on Heart Talks Combos Over Coffee and the Clubhouse app. I'm there every morning, Monday through Friday, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Talking for a couple hours about absolutely everything.
One more time, the title. It's not crumble cakes and coffee.
It's under the Heart Talk Club, and it's called Combos Over Coffee. It's my morning show.
Coffee. Okay.
Yeah.
Combos over coffee. Got it. Cool. Do check it out. And Oz.
Words of wisdom. Don't stop to tie your shoes if I'm behind you.
And then, of course, now we've experienced the pandemic. Just one.
Yep.
Well, Jordan Maxwell said that every single movie that's ever been made is telling you the truth about something that did happen, something that is happening right now, or something that will happen in the future. And if you look at The Simpsons, how are they able to do what they do?
Yeah, I kind of went. I was gonna look at that because I was like, but I realized it would scare me too much because it's too accurate. Yeah.
I mean,
These
these people, I don't even call them people. These things, they've got plans that are way ahead of our time, and they're wrapping up the book right now, so to speak.
Trunk, I'm going to take the reins back.
Okay.
So, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. What's that? I can't hear. We can't hear.
You have to come back up.
I wanted to make mention about the video, like the first part of the video, there was the sign said rock aggregate, you know, and total to mine, whatever it was. Well, I've heard many stories of back when they were going to mine the uranium and stuff like that, where they go in, they set up these towns for the miners to work in the towns, and then only now afterwards they discover, oh man, the uranium is what's killing the people that are mining in the town. And I know one story we watched, and they actually destroyed the whole town and then poured like 16, 20 feet of concrete over the whole entire thing because of how dangerous it is. The whole thing, you can see it from outer space, how much concrete they put there.
They covered this town in concrete.
They covered the entire town in concrete because of the amount of uranium that had just from the miners gotten into the town.
Like leached into where it caused problems.
Either on their clothes or they brought it home.
So tell me there weren't people left in the town when that happened.
Here's one call.
Tell me that there weren't people left in the town when that happened.
No, they cleared out. They cleared out the town, but because the town was so radioactive, they had covered it and encased it in concrete.
But then what do you do with those people that are radioactive?
That came out?
You use them as targets at night.
They light up.
They will.
They use them as street lights.
No, the unfortunate truth is that most of them would have died from the amount of cancer that uranium. And they wouldn't have gone away until they left. But there's many stories of that as far as like just, even dumps from like back in the day, what was somewhere in New York, they built the housing development on top of an old dump. And then it was affecting the kids.
That was an American
Love.
Right.
Love Lake was in New York.
No, I'm just kidding.
And then other places where they've mined stuff out of the ground and then spread it all over the town, and then like it leaches into all the groundwater and ruins everything in the town.
Hello.
Tamie.
Hi. Who's that? I want to see everyone.
That's Drunk Monkey.
Hi, Tamie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Oh, I'm feeling sad and I needed to see my friends. So I saw this.
Yay.
Hey, guess who you're on the screen right next to?
Just like that. How about this one? Yo, it's Sergeant First Class Diggler on Neo Retro FM with the Big D. Shout out to Hook, Line, and Thinker. Boom, boom. How about that one? Bang, bang.
but we've got this podcast that we do that I started with Dub Effects off of YouTube last year. And it's everything from conspiracy theories to cryptids and that kind of thing.
Oh,
So-
hey,
okay,
I'm into
so-
that stuff. You
okay,
got my
cool.
attention there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now that you said that, then I'm going to start sending you invites because I'd love for you to sit in on an episode with us sometime. Dub Effects actually was my co-host for the first couple of months. Totally awesome stuff. So let me ask, have you ever looked up in the sky, daytime or nighttime, and seen anything that you couldn't quite explain?
Yeah. Without being able to really explain that, to the question, yes, I have for sure.
Okay. Can you give us any details at all? Do you want to go into any detail or?
Well, there's been a couple times when I used to live in Arizona. We lived way out in the desert.
Okay.
Maricopa, way out there.
Wow. Okay.
I'd look up and there would be what looked like maybe a bright star would have move up, move down, move up, move to the side. And I'm just like, what the hell?
Really?
What's this? Yeah.
Wow. Usually like at nighttime or like dusk or?
Nighttime. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I remember in science class ever hearing that stars had a tendency to do that on their own.
Yeah, see, that's what surely puzzled me. I was like, wait.
But prime area though, Arizona, New Mexico, yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
I have so much family, and I know so little.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what that was for a second. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. Now, kind of along the same lines, there's this thing that has, it hangs out in the forest.
Yeah.
People see him or it, but nobody's ever caught one before. Do you know what direction I'm going?
Oh yeah, Yowie, Sasquatch,
Yeah.
Yeti, Bigfoot, Harry.
You got it.
Yeah.
And I know because of where you're located right now, you are actually down in a real strong area for sightings and for evidence.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I do believe, because I've had some very strange things happen to me, even with at one point in my life with my dad, mom, and my grandma. So I definitely for a fact know there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but it's there. I know that.
Okay, now you've got me super intrigued. You've got me totally like, okay, I'm almost white knuckling it right now. Okay, dad, mom, grandma, you, what happened?
So I'm about, maybe 3 or 4.
Okay.
This was the first time I'd gone to the Redwoods. I had ended up getting really sick at the Redwoods, so we had to basically leave early.
Okay.
By the time we packed everything up and got ready to go back and hit the road, it was already pretty dark.
Okay.
And all I remember, I was so young. We, we're driving back, and at this point where the incident happened, it was, I think, Wairika or Humboldt County. So, we're out in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing for, however many miles. It's ridge line and trees, and it's scary. And I had to use the bathroom, and I'm crying in my car seat, and I'm having, I gotta go. So it's sketchy out, it's dark. So my mom and grandma, they're like, oh, Joe, that's my dad. They're like, Joe, well, can't we just wait? It's kind of sketchy out here. Let's just keep going. And he's like, no, I got to go to the bathroom too. So he ends up pulling over, gets me out of my car seat. We go to the side of the road. And like I said, there's ridges on both sides.
Okay.
So I'm going to the bathroom. My dad's going, maybe about 10 feet down the way. And all of a sudden from the ridge, something's throwing rocks down at both him and I. Rocks. And there's nothing for miles anywhere both ways. And I didn't really know what to think of it, to be honest. I'm only 4 years old.
Right.
I think the only thing I've ever heard associated with monsters is giants out of the Bible.
Right.
So I didn't even know what to really, I didn't know. And at one point, I kind of brushed it aside. My dad starts screaming. I look up, and sure enough, there's this giant shadowy figure on this ridge. I couldn't see no detail because it was dark, just standing there looking down at us. And he grabbed me so fast, I don't even think I was done peeing. Runs to the car with me, throws me into the car seat and goes into the driver's seat so fast that he hit his head on the frame of the car. I heard every cuss word in the book as he just gunned it out of there. Yeah. And that's the first time that's the first time I heard the word Bigfoot used, because my dad, in the panic he was in, he was like, I swear to God, there was a Bigfoot standing right up on the ledge throwing rocks at Bradley and I.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's nuts.
The craziest thing. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
can't
gosh.
explain that one. I can't explain that.
But as a kid, no matter how old you are, when your parent does that,
yeah,
your parent, see, that's just it. And I'm along the same lines of thinking. I come from a family of loggers that spend a lot of time up in the woods, and they might have not. I mean, some of the stories that they might have told when I was really small, they might have realized I was within earshot, but those weren't the kind of stories that. Yeah, I know that there's something out there. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm just going to put this out there. Actually, like I said, I want to definitely invite you to sit in on an episode at least of Hook, Line, and Thinker with us. But we're actually looking to do an overnight here sometime in the next month or so. Some of the crew are actually going. We don't know where yet. We're looking for a good location, but the crew is actually going to go do an overnighter. Not necessarily going out to look for him or anything. We're just going to see what happens. Because what I've heard is that if you don't necessarily go looking, is usually when you'll find him.
Or have something happen. Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy, do I know some spots too. Steel Bridge in Shelton, the Skoke Reservation, Mason County, Lake Cushman. I know some spots.
Oh,
even here in Lewis County. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. You don't have that far to go, because I know that area. Now, I don't know how far you are from like Highway 18, or is it Highway 18 that goes up to White Pass? What's the main road that like goes down off the freeway, like you're heading to White Pass, like Morton or Packwood?
Yeah, see, I don't think I'm that far from there. I really don't.
See, I don't either. And there's been stories for decades about stuff going on down there. There's lakes and stuff. See, and my biggest thing too is that I don't want to get down there and have somebody setting up camp ahead of us.
Yeah.
To scare it. Yeah.
So you want the real deal going on, Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I'll tell you, man, I'll be like a 10-year-old girl screaming my head off if anything comes bumping in the night. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh,
no doubt. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm Gene. This is Dustin. We're Buzz Factor. You can catch us daily on the Groove Zone.
Rock and roll. Bad Mamma Jamma.
The following program contains language and scenes that some viewers might find objectionable. Discretion in viewing is advised.
Yeah, the rot calf. The rot calf toward part tap.
The
the factor. Something factor.
What is it? Factor.
The Patriot factor.
Gretchen's trying to read it backwards too. That's hilarious.
That's backwards?
The
Yeah.
Patriot factor.
He just got it.
Rot calf.
Wait a minute.
This is.
See, it's backwards, senor.
No matter how far back you roll your chair, it's still backwards.
I see what you see.
Do you? Well, then you see it backwards too.
No, it's not magical.
It's not magical.
It's not backwards.
Okay.
Now it's backwards.
No, you're upside down. Oh my gosh, this is whatever.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop to look around once in a while. You could miss it.